Have you ever glanced at your palm and felt like the mark there was trying to tell you something? If you carry the M sign, this message didn't reach you by chance. Something within you drew it in first. Those with this mark are not common spirits. Ancient seekers believed they were souls of light, born into human form, yet carrying depth, awareness, and sensitivity that others struggle to grasp. If you've always felt out of place, if loud environments drain you, if you notice what hides behind people's expressions, if you sense trouble before it arrives, that isn't imagination or excess emotion, it's awareness. There's a part of you that still remembers what your conscious mind set aside. Those who carry this nature don't discover it, they recall it. And today I'm going to uncover 7 physical indicators that suggest you're here with purpose, not by coincidence. These are signs your body has expressed for a long time, even if no one ever put words to them. The final one is the rarest, seen in only a small fraction. And if it's present, it points to a path very different from those around you. If you felt something shift inside as I said that, pay attention. That response matters. Before moving forward, share the city you're watching from. These souls are spread across the world, and it's time to recognize how many are awakening together. If what you felt just now was a pull, a tightness in your chest, or a quiet sense of this is meant for me, there's a reason for that. Those with this nature don't recognize themselves all at once. They notice the signs first, the heightened sensitivity, the strong intuition, the unexplained feeling of being alone even in a crowd. You've carried these traits for as long as you can remember, you just never had language for them. But you're not making it up. There has always been something distinct about you. You entered this world with sharper awareness, deeper emotions, and a level of perception that unsettled others, sometimes even intimidated them. That's why it's always felt like you could see beyond the surface of people. That's why you could feel tension in a room before anyone spoke. That's why you were the child who asked questions adults couldn't answer. And deep down, you've always suspected there was something about you, something ancient, something older than your physical age. Because earth angels don't just experience life, they absorb it. They feel the hidden things, they read the unspoken words, they sense the shift in energy before the shift happens. It isn't because you're weak, it's because your wings remember, your body remembers what your mind has been trying to catch up to. And in the next few minutes, you're going to discover the 7 physical signs that only people with this mission carry. These aren't symbols or metaphors, but tangible traits your body has shown again and again. Some of them may make you think, I thought I was the only one. Others may feel oddly familiar, like a memory resurfacing. That's because those with this nature don't absorb truth for the first time. They recall it. Take a slow breath and let your inner sense guide you. If you're still listening, it's because something in you is already aligned. So let's start with the first sign, your eyes. Not their appearance, but their function. They don't merely notice, they perceive, they read beneath the surface. They retain what others miss. Have you ever been told your gaze feels powerful, as if it goes straight through someone rather than resting on them? Or noticed people breaking eye contact, not out of fear, but because they feel revealed, understood before they're ready to be? That's not coincidence. That's the first mark of an earth angel. Your eyes carry a depth that doesn't match your age. They look ancient, wise, focused, as if they've lived more than one lifetime and brought those memories into this one. And here's the part most people never realize. Earth angel eyes don't just see truth, they react to it. You can look at someone smiling and feel the pain they're hiding. You can sense betrayal before it happens. You can feel energy behind words even when the words sound harmless. Most people process interactions with logic. You process them with sight plus intuition. Your eyes and your inner senses work together. That's why you can't stand fake people. That's why dishonesty feels unsettling in your body. That's why manipulation creates tension instead of just annoyance. Something deeper recognizes it before your thoughts can explain it. You may have asked yourself why certain people leave you drained without saying much at all. The reason is simple. You don't just see. You take things in. Your vision picks up subtleties. Your awareness catches small shifts. Your inner sense reads intention. It isn't a skill you turn on. It's always active. If you felt like reality has layers most people overlook, if your sight has felt both like a gift and a weight, that's the first sign. And if this stirred something in you, the next one will go even deeper. Very few experience it with the same intensity. The second sign shows up in how you respond to sound, not because your hearing is fragile, but because your sensitivity operates on a higher level. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by loud places, felt irritated by chaotic conversations, or needed silence more than anyone around you, that's not a personality quirk. That is the energetic coding of an earth angel. Most people can live inside noise. Earth angels can't, because your soul didn't come from chaos, it came from clarity. Have you noticed how you get tired in crowded rooms? How certain tones or voices feel sharp to your energy? How your whole body reacts when someone raises their voice, even if the words aren't directed at you? This is not weakness, this is calibration. Earth angels operate at a different vibration. Your nervous system is tuned to subtle energy, to quiet shifts, to hidden truths. So when you're exposed to noise that carries anger, ego, conflict, your body rejects it instantly. And here's the part, and only 1% experience. Your sensitivity is not just emotional, it's spiritual. Your soul picks up the frequency behind the sound. You don't just hear volume, you feel intention. That's why arguing drains you. That's why certain songs move you to tears instantly. That's why silence feels key home to you. Because silence is the language earth angels recharge in. Remember this echo. You're being prepared. Your sensitivity isn't a flaw. It's your detector. It's how you sense danger early, how you read rooms instinctively, how you know who is safe and who is not. And if you've ever wondered, why does noise affect me more than others? It's because most people hear sound, but you hear energy. This is just the second sign, but the next one, sign number 3, will explain why people keep coming to you even when you're the one who needs healing. Sign number 3, you heal people without trying. Look back at your life. Has this happened to you? People come to you to talk, to confess, to cry, even when you didn't ask for it. Complete strangers open up to you within minutes. Friends say, I don't know why, but I feel safe with you. This is not coincidence. This is the signature energy of an earth angel. You are a healer by presence, not by profession. Your energy calms storms you don't even know are happening. Your words soften hearts that were ready to break. Your silence comforts people who have never felt understood. And yet, who heals you? Here's the truth most earth angels never hear. You attract wounded people because your soul emits safety. Your aura feels familiar to them, like a memory of something pure they lost a long time ago. But this gift comes with a wound. You're often the one listening, absorbing, carrying until your own heart feels heavy. You get tired, drained, emotionally overloaded. Not because you're weak, but because you feel at a depth others cannot comprehend. Echo this in your mind. You felt this long before hearing it. You've always known you were a healer. You just didn't have the word for it. And here's the part most people will never understand. Your ability to heal others is not something you do. It's something you are. It radiates from your presence, your empathy, your vibration. But every earth angel goes through a phase where they give too, much before learning boundaries. That phase is preparation. It's teaching you the difference between helping and sacrificing yourself, because your mission requires strength, not exhaustion. And when we move into sign number 4, you'll understand why your body, especially your shoulders, carry most of the weight of your spiritual gift. Sign number 4, the pressure on your shoulders. That strange heaviness you feel, the tightness, the sudden fatigue in your upper back, especially after being around certain people, is not just stress. It is one of the clearest physical signs of an earth angel awakening. Earth angels carry their energy in the shoulders, not as a burden, but as a memory. Have you noticed it? When someone is angry or draining, your shoulders tense immediately. When you walk into a low vibration space, your upper back feels heavy. And when you're exhausted emotionally, your shoulder blades burn as if something invisible is folding inward. This is not random. It is the echo of your etheric wings. Earth angels don't have physical wings in this lifetime, but the energetic imprint is still there. Across lifetimes, your soul carried light, healing, and guidance. That imprint sits right behind your heart across your shoulder blades like two silent wings waiting for permission to unfold. That's why massage never fully fixes it. Why stretching gives relief only for a moment. Why the tension returns when you're around the wrong people. Because the pain isn't physical, it's energetic. Your wings remember every moment you carried someone too heavy. Every time you absorbed emotions that weren't yours. Every situation where you stayed strong for people who would never do the same for you. Echo this truth. Everything that felt heavy was preparation. Your soul has been training to hold light in dark places, to stay stable in emotional storms, to protect and uplift others without breaking. And if your shoulders have always been the first place to react, to tighten, to burn, to warn you, then you're not imagining it. Your body has been telling you who you are since the beginning. Now breathe, because sign number 5 explains why your intuition has always activated before you understand what's happening. Sign number 5, your intuition. Not the kind you guess with, but the kind you wake up knowing. Earth angels don't wait for proof. Your intuition warns you long before the mind catches up. You feel the truth first and understand it later. Has this happened to you? You sense someone's intentions the moment they walk into the room. You know when someone is lying, even if every word they say sounds perfect. You feel danger before anything actually goes wrong. You think of someone seconds before they text or call you. That is not coincidence. That is not paranoia. That is the Earth Angel radar. Most people rely on logic. Earth angels rely on the inner whisper, the one that speaks in feelings, in chills, in sudden clarity. Echo this inside you. You felt this long before hearing it, because your intuition isn't a skill, it's a memory, a sense carried across lifetimes designed to protect you and guide you. You've always sensed when a conversation shifts in energy, when someone's smile carries hidden tension, when a decision feels wrong, even if everyone else says it's right. And every time you ignored that intuition, you paid for it. Because Earth Angel intuition is not a suggestion, it's a warning system. But here's the part. Only awakened souls understand. Your intuition becomes strongest when your body begins rejecting low-frequency environments and low-frequency people. This is why you feel off, drained, or restless when you stay around the wrong energy too long. Your intuition isn't vague, it's precision. It's your soul pushing you toward alignment and pulling you away from anything that lowers your mission. And if your intuition has been louder than ever recently, that's not random. That's activation. Now breathe, because sign number 6 will explain why you can't stand fake behavior, manipulation, and emotional masks, and why your soul rejects them instantly. Sign number 6, you can't stand anything fake. Not because you're picky, but because your soul recognizes truth and rejects anything that isn't aligned with it. Earth angels have a rare sensitivity to dishonesty, manipulation, and hidden motives. Even the smallest shift in someone's tone can make your whole body tighten. A fake smile feels louder to you than actual words. Passive-aggressive comments hit your nervous system like needles. Most people brush these things off, but you feel them, all of them. You can sense when someone is pretending. You can feel intention behind kindness. You can detect ego wrapped in politeness. Your soul knows when someone is not real with you long before your mind analyzes it. Here's the prophetic truth. Your energy rejects what your mission cannot work with. Earth angels cannot operate in environments full of gossip, jealousy, manipulation, or envy. Your body literally reacts. You become anxious, drained, irritated, or suddenly exhausted around the wrong people. It's not personal. It's energetic. Echo this inside you. You're being prepared. Your sensitivity to authenticity is shaping your path toward people who match your frequency and pulling you away from those who would dim your wings. And here's the part only about 1% of Earth angels experience. As your intuition strengthens and your frequency rises, you'll start to outgrow entire rooms, entire groups, entire relationships in a way that feels sudden but inevitable. This is not loss, it is alignment. You're not meant to stay where truth cannot breathe. You're not meant to shrink so others feel comfortable. You're meant to protect your light because your light is part of your mission. And if you felt recently like your tolerance for fake energy is gone, that's because your next phase is beginning. Now stay close, because what's coming next is the gatekeeper moment, the rarest sign, a sign only 1% of Earth angels possess, sign number 7. And if this is true for you, then what you're here to do is bigger than you've realized. Before moving into the final indicator, there's something you need to understand. if at least 3 of the signs have resonated with you so far, you're already part of a very small group. Most people don't stay this long. Something in them doesn't align, so they move on before the message can land. But you didn't. You're still here, and that matters. It's a sign that something within you is beginning to stir. Now we come to the last sign, the one that distinguishes those who are aware from those who are activating. If this applies to you, it's not just recognition anymore. Something is unfolding. The final sign is this: your energy changes with the phases of the moon, not emotionally, energetically. Earth angels have a direct resonance with lunar cycles, especially those who carry the mark or the crescent moon imprint on their palm. Have you felt it? During the new moon, you withdraw inward. Your intuition sharpens and you feel a deep urge to reset everything. During the full moon, your emotions intensify. Your dreams become vivid. Your body feels electric, as if someone is turning a dial inside your soul. This isn't astrology, it's synchronization. Earth angels have a nervous system that responds to lunar energy like tides respond to gravity. You're more sensitive, more intuitive, more receptive during certain moon phases, and you've felt it for years without realizing why. Maybe you've noticed you can't sleep when the moon is bright. You feel drained right before a lunar shift. Your mind becomes clearer during certain nights. Your body buzzes with energy without reason. Your dreams become messages instead of stories. Here's the prophetic truth: your wings move with the moon. The lunar cycle is an ancient code earth angels carry subconsciously, a rhythm that activates spiritual memory, heightens perception, and strengthens intuitive downloads. This sign is so rare that only about 1% of earth angels experience it strongly. If this speaks to you, if you've always felt an unexplainable pull toward the moon, you're not imagining it. Something within you remembers the night sky it once moved beneath. Your inner self recalls a place beyond this one. And now, your energy is coming into alignment with what's next. Those of this nature don't just notice the moon, they respond to it. And if that's true for you, the process has already started. If you carry the mark, if your energy shifts with lunar cycles, if the signs of perception, sensitivity, intuition, and unseen depth have resonated, hear this clearly. This awakening was never meant to happen sooner. It was meant to happen now. Every experience you endured, each loss, each season of solitude, every moment of being misunderstood was not a sentence, it was training. Those who carry this calling awaken exactly when they are needed most, neither early nor delayed, but precisely when their presence becomes necessary, when the people they're meant to touch and the greater shift they're meant to support begin to align. If this message reached you now, hold on to that feeling. It wasn't coincidence. Something within you recognized it first. You were drawn here because your deeper self sensed the call before your awareness caught up. A new cycle is unfolding. The coming months will bring clarity, dissolve false layers, and stir abilities you've kept quiet for a long time. Your dreams will shift. Your body will respond more quickly. Something within you is waking. Your inner guidance is about to become clearer than ever as you move into what ancient seekers described as the return, the moment when these souls recall why they arrived here. The truth is simple. When that remembrance happens, the environment around them begins to change, not because of volume or force, but because their presence shifts the atmosphere wherever they go. You've always felt set apart because you are. You've always sensed depth because there is depth within you. Something is unfolding now. Your awareness is stirring. Your intuition is coming into alignment. Your sense of direction is rising. In a moment, I'll lead you through a grounding message, the final step that helps settle this awakening into your daily life. Stay here. This final part is meant for you.